Welcome to Gaming Fiend, your channel for everything related to the gaming industry and the stock market. And today we talk about those incredible last 2 days in Ubisoft Entertainment. So all over we made like, let's say 22%, probably 22%. So I think it's like €8 in from Friday to Monday today. So and now you're asking yourself, shall I buy Ubisoft? Little disclaimer, I'm invested in Ubisoft myself. So that's my disclaimer. And also I'm not a financial advisor, I'm just a retail investor myself, and I'm a YouTuber who likes to talk about gaming stock and likes to share his opinion. So very easy, guys, to ask yourself now, shall you get jumping on this bandwagon? So but before we can answer this question, of course, I mean, first of all, that's a question you have to ask for yourself, but then we have to ask ourselves, so what is the reason? So and therefore, if we go now here on Yahoo Finance and the news section, you're going to see already some news like Ubisoft shares search on report of private equity interest. Ooh, someone tries to buy them out. Is this what's going to happen? Assassin's Creed publisher Ubisoft draws buyout interest on Bloomberg. So MarketWatch and Bloomberg have this news. And what is it in particular? So, it's several private equity firms, including Blackstone Incorporation and KKR and Co, who have studying the French business. So according to people that don't want to be mentioned. And but we have a CEO, and the CEO, Germain Guillemot, has 15% stake in Ubisoft. So he's the founder with his brothers, and and they already didn't like when Wendy in 2018 tried to buy them out. So you find also a lot of YouTube videos actually about this, and this could give you a little bit food for thoughts to think about if this is a possibility. Because let's be honest, this is simply a rumor. This is simply a rumor, and also something in February they talked already about this. And what was I doing in February? I was making a video: who will acquire Ubisoft, invest, earnings, future, etc. So potential acquisition, earnings, future. Check out my 2 month old video about this topic. So at least, my friends, we know now what happened. So this is very important. We know now that Ubisoft came into the crosshair of private equity firms that think, okay, Microsoft is buying Activision, Sony is buying Bungie. What else happened? Take-Two is buying Zynga. So maybe it's time for a private equity firm to buy Ubisoft. I don't really get this rumor, to be honest. So why would a private equity firm like Blackstone buy Ubisoft? Why not a big tech firm like just imagine Nintendo? They already had a corporation in the past. Let's imagine Facebook. Why is not Facebook buying actually Ubisoft? Why are private equity firms buying Ubisoft? But Ubisoft, if we check, go back here and we check the market cap, it's actually a cheap company with regard to, or in comparison to Activision Blizzard. It's 5 billion euro company, and I think those this must be actually European billion, so 5 milliards in French, so 5 billion, so American billion, so sorry. And we have here again the information a bit clearer. Yeah, 5.2 billion US dollars, so here American billion. So, and then it's a European milliard. All right, so then you would say, okay, that's actually a cheap one. So this could be easily bought out by Facebook. I mean, if Facebook would buy them, they would have, or Meta, we call them Meta now, they would have like Ubisoft in their portfolio, making games for the Meta Quest, because Ubisoft also wants to make some great VR games in the future. So, good question. Actually, an Assassin's Creed VR game, I think, is also in production. Yesterday, I have seen something about this. So you are asking yourself now, is this the time to jump on Ubisoft? So if I look at the overall list of games, and I think a lot of interesting games coming out, so it's not too bad. So they have a strong lineup all over. But if we look from a technical point of view, I expected them to fall to the trend line. I expected them to fall to my Fibonacci retracement. So this would have happened if the rumors wouldn't have been here. So the question is, if this would this have had really happened if the rumors haven't been there? Or is this now just a technical, some technical counter movement, because now some short seller thinks, oh, it's getting in a point where probably at it's a matter of days or weeks for a little short squeeze, and then they just cover up, so they're short squeezes, they're short. So this is all probable, guys. So, and then of course some retail investors, maybe in France, the retail investor community is getting all excited, or some other investment funds are getting all excited, and then they think they can make some money. So, but all over, yeah, we're coming from an extremely low point here, and we already made €8, and we're not even higher than the February the 28th value. So actually under it, we are, let's look, guys, let's look, we are not higher than the 14th of March. So to be honest, not a lot happened. So if you're really interested in Ubisoft to hold for the long term, like I do, I'm holding this for the long term, or probably until it gets acquired by some other company, then at least I get something. Then I personally think we see Ubisoft falling after this. This is now my opinion, so don't base any of your decisions on my opinion. It's just my opinion. So why I'm thinking this, it's just my gut feelings, guys, and my crystal ball. You know how stock market works. I have a big crystal ball, and I just think this now. So, but you cannot blame anyone for his crystal ball, but because you have to look in your own crystal ball. So probably I think we still fall back to my trend line here, maybe even the Fibonacci retracement, something around about there. And then I personally, I'm going to load up a little bit more, because then the buyout vision will become a little bit more clear. I think this is probably just a technical movement. So if not, if it's going to be really going to be a buyout, maybe we go then to 50, 55 euros. So, but probably not seeing the 86 euros or something like this. So we're not going to go so high. And then I personally, I have to look again. Where am I? I am, 1 second, please. So I'm at the moment at 61 euros. I'm at 61 euros if I look. So I'm round about here. So if Ubisoft gets bought out and I don't want to make any losses for now, I could just average down, or everything under 61 euros more or less would cost me money. So I bought Ubisoft somewhere here. So probably I was not the smartest person on earth then. I was not as smart as Elon Musk now with Twitter, who buys Twitter. So that's great, guys, by the way. I'm not invested in Twitter. I'm invested in Ubisoft. And but what I want to say at the moment, my friends, it's only a 0.47% position in my portfolio. So you know I'm extremely well diversified. I like to be diversified. I like to own great stocks, and therefore I want to buy different stocks. I don't really see myself beating the market, so that's not my objective. All right, guys. So I would say that's my 50 cents, my 2 cents, you say, for Ubisoft. And if you compare it with the overall market today we had not a too bad market. So I think it's also after hours now, so 1.3% up. So it seems that we might, is it holding? I hope it's holding. So I hope that we're moving back up. This is the Nasdaq, of course. But if not, of course, also brace yourself that we can go a little bit lower. I mean, that's investing. It's part of the game as well. If you look in CD Projekt, I also want to give you, of course, a little CD Projekt update. I mean, that's important. You see what happened here. We broke the trend line. I leave the trend line here because I think this trend line will also be important for the future. So nothing has changed here. But we broke through the trend line and we fell back to this nice let's call it a support line, but I also just call it Fibonacci retracement 130. So this is what I always talked about, that we around 130 zlotys that we're going to hang maybe in for a while. So it's probably that we hang in for a little bit longer, or that we see a little bounce back tomorrow. Also disclaimer, I'm invested in CD Projekt. Oh my god, I already forgot I make so much CD Projekt videos, so by now everyone that watches me until now would know it, but I hope also to get some new viewers. So So bounce back is possible, but on the other hand, it's also possible that we actually fall under this extremely bad Fibonacci retracement box here. So everything is possible. I'm really reluctant here now to load up some more CD Projekt shares, but I also have to say, from a diversification point, I'm way too much invested already in CD Projekt, over 1%. So this is too much for me. All right, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope really you enjoyed this video, and if you did so, comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. So this is my new channel, my new gaming industry and finance channel. I also have a gaming channel, of course, but in this channel I like to talk about the stock market, and in particular about gaming stocks. I think that's a nice niche, a nice side project. So if you'd like to support me and keep me motivated to continue with my videos, of course a subscription would help me. And if you like and comment, of course, as well, also check out my other videos. All of this helps me to continue with this channel. Thank you very much, guys. See you next time. Bye bye.